sure it's coming up on our.
Yeah.
Michelle, go.
Oh, hi everybody. We're live.
We are.
We are live. Wow, my name's Michelle Alcorn, and I am the president of the Albert County Chamber of Commerce, and I'm here with my incredible co-host and vice president, Tosh Taylor. Welcome, Tosh.
Thank you. Welcome, Michelle.
We could not be more excited. It's been a lot of lead up to getting here, and we're going to be celebrating the 4th annual Albert County Chamber of Awards. But you know, last year we turned 175 last year as a county. So we're going to take tonight to honor a lot of that and honor our history. We have over 30 nominees to celebrate with tonight. And we're live here at the Rogers Studio, downtown Moncton, overlooking the beautiful Albert County. We couldn't be more excited about our location. We just had an exciting visit. Unexpectedly this afternoon, a van showing up outside, compliments of Scott's Kitchen and our buffalo sauce, and you're going to see that driving around Albert County tonight. So please watch out for that. Cube Media Incorporated. So let's talk about what's going to happen tonight. So Tosh, tell us a little bit about the rundown before I go in and give us a bit of update. What's to expect tonight?
What's fun? What else do you want? We tonight are going to have every award go. If you are a nominee and you haven't linked into the Zoom yet, that's how you're going to come up on the screen. So if you can go and get on the Zoom, change your name to your business name so we know who you are, even though we do know who most of you are, but we just want it to be right for everybody who sees it. So we want you to do that. And then as the evening awards go on, when the award that you're nominated for comes up, you're going to come up on the screen. And then you'll have, if you're the winner, a chance to have a little spiel. Thank everybody for the year that we've had. We also want you to know that the People's Choice Award is chosen tonight. So we want you to go in the comments of our Facebook video, and we want you to go and tell us who you vote for in tonight's awards. And then at the very end of the evening, Michelle and I are going to announce whose People's Choice is for Albert County. So that's open now, and it's going to close at 7. So tell all your friends to jump onto this feed and start voting for you, of course.
Well, one of the things we said about tonight is about watch parties. So we know all over the county there's a lot of exciting things going on. So wherever you are, make sure you're chatting with us live on Facebook. So we want to welcome everybody, and we want to say that there's a lot of special guests online and from all over the world this evening celebrating with us. It's been a tremendous year. It's been an interesting year. And we're going to celebrate resilience, we're going to celebrate recovery, we're going to celebrate strength, and we're going to celebrate what our county has been based on. And one of the sayings we often say, and you hear Tosh and I say this a lot, is the tide rises, all boats the same. And we're right here on the ocean. And you know, one of the things is not all the boats get to leave the dock that day, because sometimes they're a captain down or a man down. But we can tell this county pulled together this year, and tonight we're going to celebrate resilience at a level that I know we looked at the nominees, and we get to learn a lot about businesses that even I didn't know what was going on. So we're really excited. But let's just talk about, we want to thank a few people, because we've got an incredible board of directors. And I want to start with our board because they're pretty special. They're going to have their names come up in again. But we've also got a nominations committee that took the time this evening to really, not this evening, every evening before that.
Yeah.
This evening, they're there to watch by, but they really took an opportunity, and they came from outside of the chamber to really make sure they evaluated every one of these nominees for what they're nominated for. Yeah. Jacob Johnston, we want to welcome him, our student, UNB. He's been working with us for a year. He's going to be here this evening, sharing some vision, talking about some industry things with us. The other thing that's going to be happening is we've got some messages from some of our MPs and our MLAs, and we're so excited that they took some time. So one of the missions of the chamber is to work with economic development and regional awareness. And I think this evening you're going to see how much effort has been put into making sure that this region is going to be the top of everybody's mind. Everything from education and training. And we've got seniors and youth committees. We've got a buy local support campaign that Tasha's been leading all year long. You're going to see this evening, we want to say yay to our sponsors. We've got Holy Whale. We've got Scott's Gourmet Spices here, right? Or sauces, and he's got some buffalo sauce, and he's been spicing up Albert County one bottle at a time. We've got Chris Copa. We've got a whole lot more we're going to be mentioning here in a few minutes. But please pay attention to what's going on, and let's support each person in our region and make sure that we continue to span down the 114 from Riverview, Hillsborough, Riverside, Albert to Alma, and every community in between. So let's move over and talk about how we're going to start this evening out.
Well, first of all, we want to say thank you to the sponsors that filled these amazing bags from the town of Riverview. This is your nominee swag. So a huge thank you to our friends at Holy Whale Brewery and Buddha Bear. We also have Scott's Gourmet Sauces as well, who created those really cute labels to go along for tonight too. And Scow, our friends at Scow, as you can see behind us, they every year go above and beyond and give us amazing stuff. And I just want to mention this pear cider is brand new, and you can't even buy it in the store until April the 30th. So keep your eye out for that, because it's mind-blowing. Chris Colpaw, thank you for adding a CD. And of course, we want everybody to tune in to Chris's live show this evening on his Facebook page when we're all done. And Angela, Fundy Farms, and Irvin Joy gave us all some Fundy Fog tea, and it is so good. That's how Michelle and I are going to be running this evening on some of that. So thank you, everybody that filled the bag. And then you'll see this glorious thing in front of us. That's the award that some of you are going to be lucky enough to be winning tonight. And that was created by Glassroots for the 4th year in a row. And they're absolutely stunning. And we can't wait for you guys to get your hands on them. That's for sure. So as the night goes on, I want to remind you to be voting for People's Choice. So go into our event, and you can vote there with who you want to win People's Choice. Anybody that's been nominated for an award this evening can win the People's Choice at the end of the evening. So go and do that now. 1 vote per person. Starts at 6. It's open now. And it goes until 7 o'clock, okay? So don't forget to go and do that because, well, your friends are counting on you. No pressure. No pressure at all. So we do, as Michelle said, we have that new award this year, and it'll be for this year only, the Resilience Award, because we all know we had a ridiculous year last year, and so many of our businesses pushed, and they did so very good, and we're so proud of each and every one of you, and we'll be proving that tonight with your award. Now, it's sociable time. Who's ready? We have to, right?
Absolutely.
Everybody, we've got our drinks from Holy Whale and from Scout. So from Michelle and I to you, a sociable Albert County. Congratulations.
Sociable, everybody.
All right. Are we officially ready to start the show then, my friend?
We're going to. So
okay.
what do you want me to start a show out is an extra shout out to a few sponsors. And we want to say for our platinum sponsor, CBDC Westmoreland, Albert. And I can tell you they support our business communities. I had the privilege 11 years ago to start my business leveraging the programs, and they step up every year, Natalie, without fail, and the entire team there, and their entire goal is to support economic development and growth. Rogers TV, as we know, they're always here, especially supporting you and your podcast. Pickle Planet, everything, and in all honesty, the entire community. They're going to be airing some games and other things going on, and all this week you're going to be able to come back and watch us over and over again. So what great to celebrate. We've said we've got Scow, Holy Whale, Town of Riverview, Cyber PR Army, the Podcast Hub. Step it up. And of course, K94.5. We got to get that radio station in there that's always supporting. And Tosh on there every morning. And let's talk about some silver sponsors.
Yes, our silver sponsors back every year. Darren Phillips Auto Repair. Thank you, Darren. You just are above and beyond a huge sponsor. And Nick and Tony with AB Connect Travel and Tourism, who are on the road delivering your nominees swag packages. Thank you so much for everything. And Home Hardware, our friends at Home Hardware, this is a couple of years that they've been a sponsor as well. 3 years, excellent. And then Jazz Fest Consulting, who Jazz created all of these beautiful graphics that have been going out for you to see when you got a nomination or whatever. She did all of that work. So thank you so much for what you did above and beyond your role as a board member too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. And then in our bronze sponsorship, we have our friends at Scotiabank coming on for the first time this year. The Village of Hillsborough, Five Bridges, and the Sandbar. We also have Crooked Creek Convenience, Broadleaf Ranch, MCT Insurance, and Stewart Insurance as well. Thank you all so much for helping us out and making this happen. It's incredible.
It really is.
Yeah.
And we want to say, let's keep celebrating. So why don't we play something for them to celebrate with?
Yeah, so there is the sweetest little guy. We did a talent show, and we got a couple of great videos come in, and I wanted to share with you Johnny Beach. He's 8 years old, and he is remarkable. Just have a watch. How adorable is Johnny Beach? Just 8 years old. Are you kidding me? Like, is that a child prodigy? I think so.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievable. And actually, if you pop by the Moncton Market today, you would have seen Johnny outside playing. So, Johnny, thank you for sending your video in. Lives in Riverview, and you clearly are the sweetest little guy I have ever seen in my entire life.
And you never know what the future's going to bring for him and his career. So, people get discovered everywhere.
Yes, absolutely. So we're going to move on to our very first award.
So let's talk about, and I think Nonprofit of the Year, we really were excited to start out with that one. And we want to say one of the biggest things is congratulations to every volunteer. This is National Volunteer Week. And we could not be more excited as a volunteer organization that supports the community on a regular basis and to start our awards off tonight in recognizing very specifically in the nonprofit sector. And as usual, there's a great array. So let's talk a little bit about what that criteria is. So the criteria for the nonprofit organization is an organization that would have demonstrated an outstanding in the past year, is innovative, proactive leadership within their organization and their sector, demonstrated measurable success in their field, practiced good citizenship, contributed to the betterment of the county, and the organization has a reputation for integrity in dealing with its clients, volunteers, staff, individuals, and groups. New and innovative approaches that are used in order to benefit the organization, its clients, and the community. Tosh, tell us who the nominees are.
Well, we have a wonderful list here, and as I name them, Jacob, our gatekeeper on Zoom tonight, will be bringing everybody onto the screen. So our nonprofit nominees are Foods of the Fundy Valley. We also have the Albert County Historical Society and Museum, the Boys and Girls Club of Riverview. We also have our friends at Harvey Hall. So welcome everybody to the screen, and without further ado, Michelle is going to be giving us a little sneak peek into who our winner is.
Well, I feel like we should be picking up the award and passing it through. So virtually, I could see everybody on the screen, so now I can't. So the winner of this award, and I'm sure this nominations committee had a very, very hard time because those are four extremely deserving. This organization is a shining light in our community on a regular basis. This is not a new award for them. They shine a light in dark where people don't always have it. They're crucial within an organization that helps the smallest lives within our communities. The patrons in this past year and supporting the children's and its families. When COVID shut down, the schools and some of the staff joined forces with others to make and distribute bagged lunches to the children, of which they already serve over 500 weekly. This organization made sure that the breakfast programs, within 3 months, they prepared 14,000 lunches.
Unreal.
Unreal.
Yeah.
This daycare reopened in May, and the Boys and Girls Club mission became Adapt and Succeed. Programs were delivered in person and virtually. Tablets and other electronic devices were immediately brought out and distributed to make sure everybody was connected. The children made sure that they were part of the programming and got to make some selections on what their future was. We are more than excited to present this award this evening for the nonprofit to the Boys and Girls Club of Riverview, New Brunswick. So I think I would like to welcome, we're going to welcome Linda Carey, and I think she has her team with us, and to say, Linda, congratulations. Thank you and the team for serving our community so extremely well. You can see her.
Okay, where are we? Okay. I don't know. 1 second, we're just having technical difficulties as these things go. But Linda, hang tight. We're going to get you on for your acceptance speech there. in just a moment. She's not on, no, she's not on mute. So we're just going to give that a second. And in the meantime, what else do we got to talk about here? How about these beautiful Albert County 175 books that we have going on right now? These were put out by the Historical Society and
yes,
the museum.
And the museum.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, because I think it's a great shout out for what they did last year for 175. There was a lot of events that didn't necessarily get to happen. And these are a beautiful commemorative magazine that was put out. And I know many of the organizations still have them. If anybody wants one, let me know. I have about 20 that I have coveted to make sure that they're there. But one of the favorite things that we've heard from many people within the community is it talks about the top 10 things to do in each community. And from Harvey to Alma, what you're going to do in the sea, and everything in between. So please stop by and make sure that you get one of these and continue to celebrate. But there's another fun story while we're looking over at tech support. Maybe we could talk about an adventure. She ready to go? Well, we're going to share a Holy Whale adventure afterwards because we know there. So I'm hearing from tech support that she's good to go. To make sure that they're there. But one of the favorite things that we've heard from many people within the community is it talks about the top 10 things to do in each community.
Go ahead, Linda.
And from Harvey to Alma, what you're going to do in the sea and everything in between. So please stop by and make sure that you get one of these to continue to celebrate. There's another fun story while we're looking over at tech support. Maybe we could talk about an adventure. She ready to go? Well, we're going to share a Holy Whale adventure afterwards.
Yeah, I think so. Is Linda ready?
Ready, Linda?
These are the joys of live shows.
Nod your head if you can hear. Linda?
All right. Well, what's the story about Holy Whale you're telling me about?
Well, I'm pretty sure that was a text message you got from AB Connect, and Paul Bass, both of our board members, did some deliveries of those wonderful bags, which we really want to give a big shout out to the town of Riverview, because these really are quite spectacular.
Yes.
But inside of them was their beautiful beer, as well as the rest of the goodies, and apparently one of them might have had a little bit of a pressure situation.
So from my house to Nick's house, which I live just outside of Riverview, and she lives in Riverside, Albert. And Nick came, she picked up all of these things, and she made it home and realized that one of the giant cans of beer had exploded in the back of her car on the way home, which A, is unfortunate because it's such good beer to waste. But don't worry, they saved most of it, and Tony drank most of the can. So it wasn't a total loss. Phew. But she ended up having to wash everything the night before delivery. But she did it because Annette is a trooper.
Customer service and making sure that your tourism and hospitality experience are absolutely incredible. So we want to thank Annette for that. And also, please note to the boys at Holy Whale, we might need a few extra.
We got the extras covered, don't worry.
And clearly, as that one just did what it did, it might have already been consumed when it was dropped off a couple of days ago. So we want to say thanks for that.
Absolutely, absolutely. So these awards, we didn't talk enough about how beautiful they are. Glass Roots is located on Coverdale Road in Riverview. You can go in and you can see their gallery. They always have the amazing stuff outside on the front porch. And these, this year, are blue and purple, and they've even got some sparkle in them, and they are just spectacular. And I want to say that this is my favorite year, the favorite version of them, because they're absolutely stunning. So we want to send a big shout out to Curtis and everybody there at Glass Roots for creating such a lovely award that's going to look so good in so many businesses around Albert County in the next couple of days when they get delivered to you.
And one special People's Choice one. So while we're here and we're having a chat with everybody, let's talk about making sure there's over 30 unique companies that have been nominated this evening. choose one of those and take a vote tonight. And give them a shout out online because we've got all of our board counting votes. So Josh and I are kind of interested to see how they're going to be making out on the back end. But from what we're understanding, we're going to have a few technical difficulties. So I think what we're going to roll into another award. And you know what we're going to do, Jacob? We're going to come back around and let's figure out who we can get Linda in a few minutes, because I think we might be seeing if it's the same technical challenge with our next nominee. So let's roll into seeing what's next. And Tosh, what award are we going to talk about
We're
next?
moving in to our Emerging Business of the Year. So Michelle's going to give you the layout of what qualifies someone to be an Emerging Business of the Year.
Well, Emerging Business of the Year is probably one of those unique categories that I'd like to say from a business standpoint, you only have an opportunity in the first couple of years to really get identified for that one. So one of the key criteria is this is a business that has not been open more than 2 years. So they could be open less than 2, but can't be more than 2. So it's really in that infancy, in that junior and toddler stage. So you get to come out and emerge in there. And this Rolodex of people we have is no different. So this award for Emerging Business of the Year for 2020 for the Alberta County Chamber of Commerce will be awarded to an outstanding business or organization that in the past year has been in operation, as we said, for 2 years or less with a minimum of 7 months of full operation to clients. The business is working to establish a reputation for integrity and a high level of customer service. The business is representing the county within Alberta County, and they've met an identifiable need within the county, service, or sector. They've also demonstrated measurable success within their business and as an employer within the individuals that work with them and the community that they serve. So the nominees for Emerging Business of the Year are?
Oh, I'm so happy to introduce all of these people. Farmer Brown's Greenhouse, Lily Pads Reusable Products, West River Camping, Lux Salon, Fundy Undies, which, guys, come on, that's my favorite business name to say.
It's a good emerging business name.
It really is, it really is. AB Connect Travel and Tourism Services, and Dunfield Real Estate. So a big congratulations to everybody that was nominated because there are so many incredible businesses, especially over the last year, putting an emerging, like a brand new business out in the last year. You guys are incredible.
So let's talk about the winner of that Emerging Business of the Year, and I can guarantee you with the amount of businesses nominated in each category, an extra shout out to our nominations committee to make these decisions, because I'm sure that they weren't easy. All are well deserving. So this particular business not only opened for the first time right at the beginning of the pandemic, which was just over a year ago. Despite this, they went out of their way to establish themselves with a positive reputation and exemplify their top-notch customer service. Regardless of their setbacks, their community has rallied behind them and returned for their amazing service, which has propelled them into a level of success in an industry that was definitely faced with different challenges. After opening in January of 2020, this is a quote from one of the nominees, COVID hit and the industry closures began. Lux Salon relocated, renovated, and went through other related pandemic closures, but it didn't stop them. Even with this, the original team has been amazing, has stayed together, remained on board, and even have learned to be added more teams to their members. Riverview and its community has been very supportive, and the salon will flourish for years to come. This year, we're super excited to present the 2021 Emerging Business of the Year to the much-deserving Lux Salon.
Bravo!
Yay! So, Jacob?
Been amazing, has stayed together, remained on board, and even have learned to be added more teams to their members. Riverview and its community has been very supportive in this.
Ashley, if you want to start giving your acceptance speech now.
This year, we're super excited to present the 2021 Emerging Business of the Year to the much deserving Lux Salon. Yay. So, Jacob?
Ashley, go ahead.
Thank you. It's been a great year. Everybody who opened a business in the last year is definitely deserving of this award for sure.
Remained on board and even have learned to be added more teams
So if you want to start giving your acceptance speech now.
This year, we're super excited to present the 2021 Emerging Business of the Year.
We just want to say thank you to the community, and also it's been a great year. Everybody is deserving of this award if they have opened in the last years too. Thank you. It's been a great year. Everybody who opened a business in the last year is definitely deserving of
Ashley, I mean, you're doing incredible things, and I'm so happy to see you win that award. So congratulations to you and to everybody that was nominated. It was an absolutely huge year for you guys.
And we know we could use to come and see you, so...
For real.
For real.
I don't even want you to see them. I just tuck my hands away for now.
So we also want to say, before Tosh announces the next presentation that's going to be coming in, that we are going to be getting Linda Carey back on screen. We love it. She's messaged in a thank you note, but Jacob assures me we're going to get her back zoomed in. And so maybe Tosh, tell us about who we're going to hear from next, and we'll see if we can bring Linda in right after that.
Absolutely. We really have the most amazing dignitaries in our area because they never, ever second guess taking their own time when I'm like, oh, hey, by the way, can you create a video for me? And they're always spectacular. Someone who has been MLA for Riverview for many, many, many years because he's so very trusted. We're going to take a moment to go and chat with my friend Bruce Fitch.
Hello, everyone. Bruce Fitch here, bringing you greetings on the Albert County Chamber of Commerce Awards Night. I know it's virtual. I'd love to be there with you, but this is the situation. I know Albert County has been very, very resilient on the last year with COVID separating us so much, but the businesses have really stepped up, and I know Nancy and myself and the family spent more time in Albert County this year than most years because of the travel restrictions, and we were okay with that. We love Albert County, whether it's all the way down to Bay of Fundy and all the campgrounds and points in between. But you know, I'm always impressed with the big hearts of all the people that I meet and the businesses that step up and strive. We may be small town, but we've got big dreams and aspirations, and when we have the awards night like this, it really recognizes those businesses that step up. Definitely from a standpoint of this summer, I hope that the Atlantic bubble opens up and that the people come and enjoy Albert County like we have in the past, and that you have a successful, prosperous summer 2021. Congratulations to all the winners and nominees. You're all doing a great job. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Bruce Fitch. And you know, I think one of the things that's really fitting is we're going to be rolling into our next award, and I'm going to invite Tosh to tell us a little bit about that criteria. And we're really happy to lead out of Bruce Fitch as his special work in tourism. So Tosh?
That's true. And you'd think the amount of times I read these over, I'd have it memorized, but I don't. So here we go. The Tourism Excellence Award is awarded to an outstanding business or organization that in the past year has consistently delivered promotion of the Albert County region, exceeded customer expectations in their industry, offers a superior quality product or service, and demonstrated measurable success as a business and guest destination.
Drum roll, please. And who are the nominees for that award? And I can tell you who the nominees are. So we have AB Connect Travel and Tourism Services, Broadleaf Ranch, Holy Whale Beer Hall, The Jenna and Tosh Show, right? A podcast by Pickle Planet, and the Podcast Hub with Tosh Taylor. Tipsy Tales Restaurant, and Wendy Johnston Pottery. So a little extra shout out to Wendy Johnston because your snacks are here with us.
Yeah.
So Tosh, who is the lucky winner?
I don't know. I'm nominated, so you're going to announce the winner.
The lucky winner for this award is AB Connect travel and tourism services. So congratulations, Nick Robichaud-Butland, Tony, their family, their clients in this region. They have spent a year of connecting this region, not just amongst ourselves, but she does work across New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, and the world. So this business consistently delivered a high degree of successful promotion of the Albert County region and beyond, exceeded any and all customer expectations, delivered the highest level of quality service with their clients, the community, and demonstrated immense success as a tourism-centered business. They successfully learned and adapted quickly to the challenges of 2020, often helping other businesses. Always providing creative and innovative itineraries of things to do within New Brunswick, even during COVID times. And Albert County is the center of many of the experiences that they promote. Their leader, Nick Robichaud-Butland, Tony, and their kids and friends and family. They have huge success with the deliveries they've been doing for us, so we're going to give her an extra shout out, including the extra beer blow up that happened in her car. And this year, we're really excited to present this award to AB Connect.
Bravo.
Travel and Tourism Services. So hopefully we've got a Nick with us that's going to be able to come in, and we're smiling at Jacob over here, who's manning all of our technology. So are we ready for?
Go ahead, Nick. You can give your thing now. Oh, no, you muted yourself.
No, you muted yourself.
She muted herself. Oh my God.
Unmute, Nick.
Oh, the joys of Zoom. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Nick. We can hear you.
Thank you so much. This is very, very exciting. I'm telling you, I've been blessed to be in tourism since 2006, and I've had a wealth of different experiences throughout my career. The bulk of it promoting Albert County. Of course, I've had 12 years at Hopewell Rocks. I worked with Tape and Rage, and now with AB Connect Travel and Tourism, I have a chance to promote Albert County still on a world scale, and loving every minute of it. 2020 was a throat punch year to be in tourism, I have to tell you, with all of our business impacted. So it's really an honor to be nominated tonight, and for this award, it's really close to my heart. So thank you so much.
Absolutely incredible. Nick, we love working with you and Tony, and we want you to keep up the good work, that's for sure. So we're going to move in to another video that we've got prepared for you. This video, like I'm promoting myself, but hey, it's my podcast. So if you wanted to go and have a listen to Albert County Chats, on there we talk all things Albert County, and I interview some absolutely incredible people there. Comes out every Monday when I'm not like on summer break hiatus, and I have been having so much fun doing it because I'm learning so much more about Albert County. One of the main things that Jenna Morton and I, my partner at Pickle Planet Moncton, talk about is pride of place and being proud of where you have grown up or where you've chosen to live, or in our cases we've chosen to live here but also raise our children here, and we both really want our kids to be proud of New Brunswick. So that is a main part of why I love doing Albert County Chats so much. We have some amazing video that goes along with it, and I want to say a big thank you to everybody that sent in videos to me to create around it. So let's have a look.
This road, the 114, is paved in gold and sprinkled with diamonds.
At the time of Confederation, Albert County is probably the richest place in Canada on a per capita basis, because the wealth here was just unimaginable, from shipbuilding, from the lumber industry, from the railroad, whatnot. And it was an extremely wealthy place.
That's another thing about early history of Albert County. Many of them are very, very educated, very cultured. There was an opera in Harvey. The newspapers, they studied music. My great aunt even studied elocution. Like, I have some of her things. Like, this was speaking, and she studied music. Like, they were educated and cultured. Mm-hmm. And they met together all the time, and they would have their own little concerts. People would get together and sing. They all went to church, and when they had a choir, they weren't just singing, everyone singing, soprano or the tune. Mm-hmm. It was SATB. The men sang tenor and bass, and you had your soprano and alto. And maybe that's the reason so many of them who became politicians were wonderful speakers, such as for Prime Minister R.B. Bennett, who grew up in Hopewell Cape. If you started to make a list, mm-hmm. when you take the MPs, the Honorable, like Honorable Lewis in Hillsborough, Honorable Steeves, who was one of the fathers of Confederation, Honorable Palmer was in Riverside. We had Lieutenant Governor Abner Reed McClellan in Riverside, and after that he was a senator. And when you think of the building of the courthouse that we're very proud of at the museum, built in 1905, the architect was Watson Elkanah Reed, who was born in Harvey, and he was one of the famous Reed brothers. His older brothers, Merritt and James, the three of them had gone to the States to build, to join firms, and they became very successful.
And so if you've ever driven through Albert County, you have seen buildings with the Reed brother touch, because they are there. They are still these, monumental pieces of our current architecture here in New Brunswick. And so think about that connection between little old New Brunswick over here and California way over here. We have the same architecture built on the same foundations of these brothers from Albert County. As New Brunswickers, we are way too either humble or uneducated when it comes to really taking hold of being proud of what we did to make this country happen. There were only 4 provinces starting out, people, and we were one of them.
Okay, hope you like that. That's incredible. A little bit of my podcast.
A lot about her podcast. And one of the things, let's see, when we were, Jacob and I and Tosh and a bunch of us were organizing this, it's probably one of the most peaceful things to do once a week is sit back and take a walk and listen to the adventures in Albert County. And I want to thank you for that, because it's something you choose to do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You choose to do that and explore the county. The video was incredible. That's one of those ones you're going to be able to see these videos on our Facebook, on our website, and everything afterwards, because one of the things that we wanted to make sure that we brought out of this was sharing back with the county. Speaking of sharing, what is going on in the county? Because we're getting some live updates.
Yeah.
Besides, I think that trucks driving around blasting Copa music everywhere. Give us some live reports of what's going on. But what did you just hear that's going on?
I actually just got a text from Jeff, who is one of the owners of Buddha Bear and Holy Whale, and he just texted me to tell me that they are down watching at Tipsy Tales, which I love the camaraderie that goes on. I love it so much. So they're down there at Tipsy Tales. They're having a watch party there. And you know what? We want to give a big shout out to Tipsy Tales as well, because they offered a really great dinner package for nominees this evening. And I mean, anybody could order it, but a nice deal for the nominees as well. And they're having a watch party there for the Harvey Hall too. So a big thank you to everybody that's there hanging out and having a good time and watching these amazing awards.
And eating food.
And eating food. Good food.
We have a thing we want to say. We're eating and drinking our way through the county, from teas to beer to scout to all kinds of beautiful things that are happening. But what we want to say is Broadleaf, they've got a watch party going on as well.
Yes.
And I know that Scott from Scott's Kitchens down there, he was checking that out, and they've got a wing special going on with some buffalo sauce. So, one of the things is when you watch everybody integrate within the county, and we want to say, up 114, down to 114, and all the way in between, we see more collaborations from organizations throughout this past year than we've seen before. So we just really want to say thank you for that. And I think your podcast exemplifies that. And Mark, you thank for that comment on the diamonds.
Oh, I know. Yeah, if you wanted to go back and check out any of those, everybody that I used those clips from, Mark Baladad is talking about him and his wife Jazz moving here from Toronto and buying a house in Hopewell Cape, which is like night and day, obviously. Stuart Lipday we talked to as well. We did a great podcast about the cannons that are out front of the museum. And then Dawn Mclean, and if you've met her, you're in love with her. We all are. She's absolutely incredible and knows so much history. I've actually done a couple of episodes with her, and I'm not done We have so much to talk about with Dawn. And then there was an episode that I did with Jenna Morton, and she, of course, is with Pickle Planet, and she is a history buff. And she had been working on getting all of these really juicy tidbits about Albert County and all of New Brunswick, actually. So we were able to pull a few of those together, and just neat. Every once in a while, we've got to remember that Albert County has always been amazing, right from the get-go. Yeah, always.
And there's our other reminder about just how amazing. So, you know, what better thing to do? What's our next category?
Accommodations.
So where are you going to sleep and stay and be well taken care of in our county? And, you know, this is one of those categories where there's a lot of places to stay in our county, and a lot more than people think. So I'm going to go through that criteria and read through what our criteria is as I'm glancing for my criteria piece here.
It's a good thing she has her glasses on. I don't have mine. I can't see anything.
So there we go. So Accommodations Excellence Award. This award will be to an outstanding business or organization that in the past year has delivered an exceptional level of service and hospitality to its guests and went above and beyond a place to stay and exceeding expectations. They integrated the character of Albert County into their hotel or their accommodations to ensure everybody can experience it. They demonstrated innovation in one or more of the following, and one of those would be originality in accommodation and concept, architectural quality, design, or a unique guest experience. Tell us, Josh.
Who are our nominees this evening? We want to welcome to the screen our nominees, Farm Life Studios, as well as Broadleaf Ranch and West River Camping. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome, everybody. And I am going to make a comment about our three nominees as Jacob gets them up there on the screen, because we do remember last year that Broadleaf Ranch, I think we had a good look between them and someone else's keg that were coming out in a few places. Might have been Lisa Brown.
It was.
So I get thinking about accommodations when I think about this one. So the award winner this year, we're really excited. The Accommodations Excellent Award took a lot of discussion with this committee. There was a lot of nominees in a bunch of different categories, but this particular one had a few small ones to look at. And actually, each one of those has a big impact on our region. It was a tough decision, but the committee reviewed, and the nominations supporting the exceptional level of service and hospitality to their guests went over and above and beyond. This individual ensures that their business is, and the experience is not just a place to hang out, but a place to hang your hat for an evening or a daytime. It's an experience that makes you feel like you're at home, but yet in someone's backyard, with a view that is exceptional. But also integrated the character of Albert County. They demonstrated innovation in the design and their guest experience. One of the things that was quoted in saying is, this individual goes above and beyond their guests. They pay close attention to the little details at their sites and each where you're camping. The live edge woodworking, driftwood, merchandise, and providing flowers and privacy in and around the campsites. Always and about the community and supporting their neighbors and fellow businesses. They're a definite stop and a stay along the way in Albert County. Please welcome me and Tosh in welcoming West River Camping.
Congratulations to everybody at West River Camping. Who's not there? We can see your ceiling, but that's okay.
So you know what? In fact, they're probably outdoors.
They probably are outdoors.
And sometimes there's connectivity issues in Albert County.
Amen.
That can happen as well.
Yeah, it's true. Let's talk a bit about them for a second, actually, because I haven't checked them out yet, and they're definitely going to be on my bucket list for this year. Yeah, it's going to be absolutely incredible. And we'll get them up on the screen as soon as they're ready. Listen, last year, Michelle was referencing some. There was nobody sitting in front of the camera, but someone just fills up from a keg and doesn't even look back at the camera. It just walks back out, doesn't realize that it happened. It, honest to goodness, was one of the funniest things I'd ever. It's so Albert County.
It is.
It is so Albert County, and I absolutely love it. So we'll circle back to West River Camping, and you can accept your award a little bit later on. No big deal.
Do you know what? I think that we'll have them hanging out with Linda Carey and the boys at the Boys and Girls Club, making sure everybody's going to come in for an acceptance party.
Yeah.
So I think that that is a great thing. So I think one of the most fun things that we can say is there's probably not a better way to lead into this next presenter and the video that we have. Well, we're going to ask them if they're ready.
Oh, West River.
So we're getting a live update from Jacob saying is if you guys are ready, we're ready to hear from you at West River, just outside of Alma.
West River, are you ready? You can give your acceptance speech once it ends on the delay ends on your end. Oh my God, they're only just connecting their audio now is the issue.
Albert County tech issues. Gotta love it.
We zoomed our way through last year as well. You know, I have to say a shout out to everybody. We've got people of every age group. I got my earbud that won't stay in my ear either. So we'll grab another tech issue with that one. But you know, I think the world got online, and we want to say thank you. We want to say thank you for doing that.
Yes.
Because you know what I managed to do? Is we've got people connecting from counties that you spent some more time with your family in Ontario, now that you're home here, and we've been talking about what that does and brings people together. And we're hoping that the rest of the county and the government of New Brunswick gets more connectivity in Albert County. So we're going to take a little bit of advocacy moment.
Shall we? If you
take an opportunity
Yeah.
to say, let's get some more connectivity. But we do know that these guys have connectivity down at West River, as does Faraday National Park and a few around. But we've got an update to say they're well connected. So
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys are unmuted. Just wait for the delay to end and then start speaking. You guys can start giving your acceptance speech now.
See, so I'm in there and they've asked me to join, which I did.
So you gotta get on the Zoom meeting, so you would have gotten an email.
So no, this is all the Zoom. So I went through the Zoom and then and this came up and then she asked me to join.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not sure from
Oh, so
there.
you got to hear it.
Yeah.
We get it. We totally get
I think
it.
we
No
need
big
to
deal.
get a message in. Josh and I, we think there might be a holy whale. We see chalkboards in the background. So you guys need to let us know where you're at so we can give you a shout out.
Yeah.
And then obviously we're going to have an acceptance party here. We're
At
going to
the
be
end.
lighting
It's
everybody
fine.
up at the end.
Yeah.
So we're okay with that.
Yeah.
But I must say, we could see them on there and a chalkboard in behind. So either we interrupted them into ordering a beer.
Yeah. It's entirely possible.
Which, you know what?
Yeah.
I think that that's relative.
Yeah,
and I
absolutely.
think that we're okay with that.
Hey, you
And-
know what we should do? People's Choice reminder, because voting's only open for another 9-ish minutes, 8 more minutes. So we want to make sure that you are going to our Facebook page, voting 1 vote per person. That's how it works. So go and put your vote in for any business that was nominated tonight, any business, any person, anybody can win the People's Choice Award, and we're going to close the voting down at 7 o'clock. So please jump on over there and make sure you like my typing hands? Type like this and tell us which business you want to put as the winner of People's Choice this year.
And that People's Choice, and I'm going to give a shout out to Rocco's Cucina, my favorite pizza in all of Canada, I'm just saying, and also has that amazing gluten-free dough. So thank you for that. It was a real gift to drop down, and I know he proudly sits with his People's Choice on award for last year. So, and it sits right up in the restaurant, same as Octopus Garden Cafe when I ventured down over there. And a few people I have heard that have kept them off to the side, but put them out with pride.
Yeah.
We want you to show off these gorgeous artisan, specifically design awards, because one of the things that we do celebrate is all the artisans and individuals and everything that's natural and beautiful in our county.
Nice segue. That was good. I am impressed. Shall we talk about our Minister of Natural Resources now?
I think that's a good one. And I hope everybody gets to see the PowerPoint presentation, because I don't know if you noticed with Bruce Fitch, I did a little shopping on some Facebook pages to grab some snaps. Earlier, Bruce was at Wisniewski beer hall.
Oh, yeah.
Bowling alley. But I particularly was excited about Mike's picture.
Oh, Mike, I hope you're okay with this.
I know, we're not quite sure which mud hole in Albert County you were in. But thanks for posting that one on your Facebook, and enjoy that one for the world.
Let's see what our MLA of Albert County has to say.
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure as your MLA to bring greetings to the Albert County Business Excellence Awards for 2021. Again, this year we find ourselves conducting these awards in a virtual setting, but again, we will not let that deter the entrepreneurial spirit of Albert County. Regardless of whether we're in person or whether we're online or in virtual means, it's important for us to come together and recognize that spirit and those folks who have worked so hard to put Albert County on the map. Special recognition for the Chamber of Commerce and the work that they've done, and all of the folks in Albert County who have worked very hard this year to ensure that despite circumstances throughout the world that are challenging, we will continue to do the work that we're known for, and to expand and build businesses so that we can continue to thrive here in this area. I look forward to the future. I know that last year I had said that I'd hope we would be doing this in person. I will bring that message again. Next year, hopefully we are in person. But regardless, we know we can count on the entrepreneur of Albert County. We know we can count on the supporting groups like the Chamber to ensure that we are equipped and we have everything we need. We're very proud of everyone, the winners of the awards tonight, but everybody that steps up and says that they want to make a difference in their own lives, because that makes a difference right here in Albert County. Thank you very much, and have a great day, and look forward to seeing everyone in person in the near future. Take care.
Hi, everybody. I am going to welcome Jacob up to join me, and you're going to see Tosh has disappeared, so she's going to be manning some what's going on behind the scenes. But I really want to say thanks, Mike Holland. We really appreciate the time, and we know he would have come live and in person had given the opportunity. But I want to invite Jacob to talk to us a little bit about our next award of community service.
So the Community Service Award, this award will be awarded to an outstanding business or organization that in the past year has provided intentional, personable, and consistent representation of Albert County in their sector and or the general public. They've enhanced county spirit and goodwill both within and outside of the county. By practiced good citizenship and made exceptional contributions to the county by promoting community betterment, and the business also cooperated culture and individual has an emphasis on community involvement and or volunteerism. So by fighting for what is right for her community.
Do you want to read the nominees?
Oh, my bad. I should probably start with the nominees. So the nominees for this year's Community Service Award, the Albert County Community Service, would be the Albert County Historical Society and Museum, Briggs Maples, Cleveland Place, Dunfield Real Estate, Holy Whale Beer Hall, Foods of the Fundy Valley, Jazz Fest Consulting, The Jenna and Tosh Show, a podcast by Pickle Planet Moncton and the Podcast Hub, Riverview Arts Center Incorporated, R&R Solution, and Tosh Taylor and the Podcast Hub. So this year's winner was a very tough decision. However, we decided, simply based off the fact that they were fighting for what was right in her community, investing her time into furthering arts and cultures of Albert County. This business has demonstrated time and time again that they are leaders when it comes to their community and are more deserving of being an Albert County ambassador. If you can see a passion for this Albert County, you can see this passion for Albert County in various projects she's involved with. She is currently managing the Harvey Hall Facebook page to create more interest and struggling to find funding to do much needed repairs. She has even gone so far to create a custom tartan for the Harvey Hall, and even weaving it herself. She has done this all for free and asks for nothing in return. Historically, she has been a catalyst for some major tourism initiatives in Alma, spearheading the Alma Days and the Fleet launch. She was very much involved in bringing media to Alma to increase pressure on the government to help fund a new water supply. And she and others have even created a play to raise money for awareness for the cause. For this award, we would very much like to thank
Who's the winner?
The winner is, I don't know what the fucking winner is. Cleveland Place. Sorry about that. However, it is Cleveland Place. I do not believe that they have been able to join us this evening. However, we are more than certain that they are more than grateful for being nominated and chosen for this award. And I would like to apologize for my stammering.
No need to apologize. This is one of his first times coming up and ever being live. So first of all, congratulations.
Thank you,
on a
Michelle.
spectacular job with that. And one of the things Jacob's had an opportunity is to explore throughout our county and talk to people. One of the things he had said to me during COVID is he didn't have a chance to get out and see people face to face. So we're so glad to invite him tonight. And he had the opportunity to work with the nominations committee, specifically on this particular award, and reading through and learning about what this what they have done. And I have to tell you, when I listen to that list, it warms my heart. Because really what you see is the economic impact and it ripple effects into every other layer.
Well, as we said earlier, Michelle, you know, like this has been probably our biggest year for nominees. And I don't think we have really ever seen this many nominees in this category specifically. So I think it really goes to show that our community is getting out there and really supporting each other a lot more, especially in the past year, given the experiences everybody has. And I think, you know, it's a really great thing to see so many people get nominated for the Community Service Award, and not just, you know, Business of the Year or tourism or accommodations. You know, it's about supporting your community and the people that support your business, right? So,
and that's what it's about.
So yeah, we're more than happy to present this award to the Cleveland Place this year, and hope you guys are as excited to congratulate them as we are.
So, yay! And unfortunately, we missed it. We're either going to have like we said, we're going to have the awards party coming up in the end. So we're going to invite Tosh back up here soon, I think, to roll on to one of our next awards. But let's talk. Thank you, Jacob. We're going to invite Jacob back up here in a few minutes, by the way, because he's got a little bit more that he's going to be chatting with us about. He's prepared some information for us. So welcome back, Tosh.
Boy, thank you. I was pushing all the buttons, and I got to tell you, he's got a hard job back there. There's a lot of moving parts happening. So, Jacob, you're doing incredible. You really are. I don't want to have to do that again. Sorry to everybody I got on the screen. Sorry to everybody I didn't get on the screen. I apologize. I just want to stay up here and read stuff because that's what I do for a living.
Well, I think one of the things that's going to be happening is tonight's time for a bump about People's Choice, because I think we're going to be wrapping that up.
It is closing. Let's give you 5 seconds to go and make a vote. And then we are going to give Jazz and Paul our behind the scenes counters. Just a second to go and tally those up for us, and we'll be back with your winner of People's Choice around 7:30. So you don't want to miss that, because every single one of you could potentially be a winner. It's going to be incredible.
It's probably one of my favorite parts about the People's Choice Award, because it's really about the community speaking about what's going on.
That's right. So we are going to move into our next award, which is the Love of Food right here in Albert County. So, what do you got there? She's got so many props, it's unbelievable.
I have a picnic. Because for the love of food, we made sure that we brought a picnic tonight. So I just thought, you know, I grabbed the picnic basket to make sure we talked a little bit about that. So Tosh, why don't you tell us a little bit about the criteria for this category?
Absolutely. So this award is officially called For the Love of Local Food and Drink Services Award of Excellence. Now, This award is awarded to an outstanding business or organization that in the past year has demonstrated consistent excellence in food, atmosphere, service, and operations, offered a quality product that reflects the character of the county, shown commitment to sourcing food locally within Albert County, and offers options to clients for additional services to support communities, events, and its needs. Now, I'm also going to read you the nominees. The nominees for our Love of Food Award are Tipsy Tales Restaurant, which has a watch party going on right now that I hear West River Camping is at, and Holy Whale Buddha Bear is there as well. We also have Rocco's Cucina and the Atlantic Canada Language Academy, Holy Whale Beer Hall, and Octopus Garden Cafe. Near East Chinese Restaurant as well. Now, I also get the joy of presenting this award, which is super duper exciting because I don't get to present an awful lot of awards. So I'm super stoked about this. So, are you ready?
Always. I'd like to say I'm going to grab a beer to get ready for it, and I wish we could get down to celebrate this, but
we will. Okay. Yeah, we'll make it up.
We'll get down there.
Exactly. So, this business has offered a superior quality product that reflects the character of this amazing county. They showed commitment to sourcing food locally and within their county where possible, and offered options to clients for additional services to support the community events and needs. This is what one of the people that were so kind to nominate them had to say. They provide amazing, fresh, locally sourced food. So they hit up Oliver's German Bakery, Buddha Bear, Collins Lobster Shop, and etc. for their food. The food always exceeds expectations in quality and freshness. The staff and service are always wonderful and welcoming, going above and beyond to cater to your needs. This year, we are very proud to present For the Love of Local Food and Drink Services of Excellence Award to Tipsy Tales Restaurant. We know you guys, we know you guys are super busy in there right now, so we
want to see comments online.
Yeah, absolutely.
We better be seeing some pictures and some photos. Congratulations. Cheers to you guys.
Cheers.
For the love of food.
For the love of food, going to Tipsy Tales Restaurant. Absolutely remarkable.
So now that we're, having some snacks, I'm pretty sure there's some fish and chips and some chowder, because, that was some of the great things that were there. And, food sustainability is an incredible part of what Albert County is about. And I can tell you, Tipsy Tales is one of those restaurants that is got a short supply chain, and that's one of the things that we want to make sure that is brought up, and understanding that the shorter that we need to travel to get our food to our plates means better sustainability. And Tipsy Tales is getting that lobster right off the dock in Alma. So thank you so much to Collins, and then all of the individuals in our incredible community down there that make sure that the sustainability happens, which is an incredible lead-in to our next award. And it talks about our Environmental Stewardship Award.
Actually, we're going to take 1 second there. I want you to talk about the amazing Chris Kolpa first.
Oh, yeah. We really should do that.
We can't forget Chris. Sorry, bud.
So let's do.
Yeah.
I think we have another video, don't we?
We do.
Good
We're
point.
gonna. Last year we had Chris coming in and out of the show the whole time and providing some great. We do miss him.
We miss him. We miss you, Chris. But we know that you're live.
Yes.
At 8 p.m.
Yep.
So Chris will probably go after this. So, wherever everybody's listening, hopefully our watch parties, once you're done hanging out with us and having such a good time, they're going to roll over there. So Chris, I think, took some time to prepare something.
He did.
A little ditty.
A little ditty.
A little ditty for us to listen to. So a shout out to Chris Kolpa, the team at Cyber PR Army Sunburst Studios, where they are, and hopefully our wonderful truck is running around blasting our Kolpa music across this county for all to hear.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's take a moment to enjoy some Chris Kolpa.
Hey everybody, Chris Kolpa here. So super excited and honored to be part of tonight's festivities as part of the Albert County Chamber Awards. Congrats to all the nominees and all the winners, and we'll see you later on.
dusty wheat fields, tired wheels to spin. A dusty road is all I know. The rain kick always wheels. Out there, Willie dare to show his best before September's fall. The question is, will he even choose, baby? Show his busy Lord in my time, yeah. See your face, slow down, boy. Lord, leave no trace, but in my time I've seen it. Oh, slow down, boy, is not to found, yeah. Still we feel it. Bet on men lay slow. Said that all that he forgot, yeah, and forgotten all he knows. But all to pay we bills. So I guess he may find. Oh, but now he's taking pictures of the progress in his mind. Face, slow down, boy. Oh, leave no trace, but in my time I've seen it all. Now, slow down, boy, has not to fall. Yeah. Oh, but in my time I've seen it all. Slow down, boy, has not to fall. Yeah, yeah. I said, not to fall.
Chris Colepaw, buddy. Chris Colepaw. He is like the man of Albert County. I'm just saying.
And an ECMA winner, nominee. Let's list a few other incredible pieces.
Listen, it's not just like, Chris, you're amazing, but your wife is spectacular.
Oh, let's talk about Lynn for a few minutes. We can hang out and talk about Lynn Colepaw all day long.
He will say the same thing, too. Every time I ask him for something, he's like, listen, I got to talk to Lynn because she is the brains, and it's true. That woman is absolutely remarkable, not to mention also a rock star.
Literally.
So, yeah.
We're missing her tonight, so shout out to you guys. We always enjoy having you holding out the back end, but I got to tell you, the boys at Rogers, come on, Charles and Joel. Woohoo! Little shout out.
How cool is this,
They
right?
are being amazing. They're in our ears, keeping us on track, telling us what's going on.
That's right.
And providing us some extra tech support. But I hear you, like, while I was over here, I was dancing, Chris Colepaw in a way. But what do you got going on? Where are we going now?
We
actually take a road trip?
We're going to take a road trip. We're going to go live to Tipsy Tales restaurant right now because a couple of the previous winners are there and they're ready to do their acceptances right now. So we're going to go live thanks to Jeff and the Holy Whale Brewery. We're going to use his phone and we're going to talk to Jeremy with Tipsy Tales, and we're going to give West River Camping a chance to accept their nomination as well.
So apparently that's where they were.
Yes, that's where they are.
Excellent.
Everybody's together, so let's see what's going on.
And hopefully a Nick from Maybe Connect's going to log over in there too. Take the PowerPoint off for a second if you want.
We all know that we appreciate your awards, so technology is a wonderful thing. Yeah, we can see them, and they're having a great time, of course, and we know that they are very, very, very happy to have won these awards.
Yeah, and you know what we'll do is we will try to see if we can reconnect that in. But let's talk a bit about the environment in the meantime.
Okay. That sounds like a great idea. Absolutely.
I want to get to that environmental category.
You really do. She's itching to get to the next category.
You know, for all the right reasons. And so let's talk about environmental stewardship. Again, this is a category that we had 3 incredible nominees. And we're hoping that every year as we move forward with it, this is increasing. And I think there's more and more people getting out there and understanding what the difference is in environmental stewardship. And if anything for the Albert County Chamber of Commerce, we hope this award brings awareness. And it has you step out. This past week we had Earth Day, and I saw an extreme amount of people out with their garbage bags, picking up garbage, or upcycling, recycling, and repurposing and reusing all these incredible things that are in and around our county. So thank you to each and every member of our communities here and around the world. I'll give a shout out to my team at Atlantic Canada Language Academy in Lunenburg, Nova Scotia. We did a global pickup this week, so we're hoping that monthly. I'm very happy. Jackie B and our team down there, we're going to have our students involved, and we're going to be doing a monthly activity.
Cool.
So dial in. Let's talk about environmental stewardship. What's the criteria for this award? This award is an outstanding business or an organization that in the past year has made an outstanding commitment to sustainable development as their normal course of business, day to day. They've initiated environmental actions and programs that go beyond the minimum legislative rules and regulations. They promoted sustainable business and lifestyle within their company. And they were awarded for business and an organization that has votes that were submitted by ballots as well. So the Environmental Stewardship Award has had a lot of people that submitted in reinforcement. So let's talk about who the nominees were.
Amazing nominees here in our environmental stewardship. We have Lily Pads Reusable Products. We have our friends at Fundy Farms, Local Harvest, and Wood Research and Development. Welcome to the screen, everybody, and best of luck to all of you.
And we see everybody on the screen.
Yes.
So, you know, I think we're moving our way along with that one. So I'm just going to get my notes to talk about this particular award winner.
Here, use mine.
Let's use Josh's notes. You know, here's the thing. Normally when we're recording podcasts, everybody can't see our notes.
Yeah.
I have to say, in the opportunity to read about these nominees and do some investigation, this is one of the organizations that, for me, was a big lesson in learning other things that are going on with our community. So this business goes out of their way to commit to sustainable development as a normal course of business, and it is their day-to-day schedule. This business initiated environmental actions and programs that went beyond what was expected of them, especially legislatively or regulatorily. Lastly, they continue to promote sustainable business and lifestyle within the county. And they're spearheading projects that are going to restore bridges and other things for all of us to enjoy. We cannot be more excited about this. This individual and organization and the team that they represent not only reuse their timber elements that they can, they utilize different types of timber to make sure that the structure goes up, it's secured, and reduces carbon, and it helps to clean our air. We are extremely excited. And I do believe that we've got Mark here from Wood Research and Development to accept. So we hope we're able to zoom them in. And we really want to say on behalf of, not the Albert County Chamber, part of us is a World UNESCO region. And I think that we don't have to stop and think about that. We've got a federal, provincial, and ever regulated. And we really do have some of the most incredible places in the entire world right here in Albert County. We both talked about the travel that we've done around, but there's no better views and vistas in here. So thank you, Wood Research and Development, for helping us restore this and making sure it's here for hundreds of years to come.
point, I just want to say thanks to everybody. We are working all over the world trying to restore. My goodness, I don't even know what to say right now. But we're around the world. We're trying to restore heritage. We're trying to raise awareness that utilizing timber structures and timber bridges are a good way to clean the earth. I really wish that Dan Tingley was here, but he is in Florida right now, being really, really, really busy being an owner. But I will accept this award on behalf of the team at WRD. So thank you.
Mark, thank you. And the global representation here from Albert County that the work is doing, I think is another thing that we're super proud of. So Josh is back behind the wheels and was looking at me a minute ago, lobbying for me to go over, and I got to say, no, but I have to introduce Jacob. So we're in our bubble here, we're being safe and sound, and we're really excited to have Jacob join us here to share some of the vision. So one of the things that we want to share is Jacob's going to be graduating from UNB shortly.
Shortly, yes. My goal, Michelle, is to hopefully finish my Bachelor's of Business Administration with a concentration in marketing here in December is my goal. And so far, so good. Everything's on track. We're looking great, and I'm very excited to get finished.
Well, one of the things when we talked about everything was, let's talk about what's going on with industry. And Jacob prepared something to talk to us about is what's going on. So we're really excited for him to share his words. So Jacob, talk to us a little bit about what's going on with industry.
So with the industry, I've put together a little bit of a speech for this evening. I felt I really kind of owed it to our members to put a little bit more of advanced preparation into that speech than, as some of you might have seen, my technical ability this evening. However, I'll just get started with that. So this past year, we have been fraught with challenge after challenge, hurdle after hurdle. Yet time and time again, we saw our county come through. From ever-changing COVID-19 regulations to lows in the tourism sector, the likes of which have hardly ever been seen before. We're so proud of all of our businesses that went out of their way to adapt and support their customers and do their best to make their community a better place. When I was first thinking about how I was going to talk about industry leadership, I thought, well, why don't I just start with the acknowledged definition and work backwards? However, when I did a little bit of reading, I found that what is acknowledged to be the textbook grammatical definition, which follows, an industry leader is a company that is considered to be the most effective in its industry, for example, because it sells more products, makes more profit, or has a better known brand than its competitors. However, I found that very shallow. The definitions I found were more concerned with market share percentages, bottom lines, turnover ratios, expenditures, and revenues than they were concerned about the business's impact on their community that supports them. In my opinion, we as a society focus too heavily on the bottom line, regardless of if that bottom line is monetary or not, and we do not acknowledge the small or large acts of good that some of these businesses take part in. In my opinion, there is no one leader in any industry. In fact, there could be several leaders in any given industry. To be a leader, one must not only focus on the success and betterment of their business, but also reflect on how they, as a business, can better the community they serve. In the past year, there have been so many businesses that have stepped up to the plate and led by example. We hope our members look inward and identify the ways that some of their fellow members have either adapted, supported, or led their industry or community and choose to do the same. There is no set way to be an industry leader. To become a leader, one must search within themselves and find a drive that is unwavered by roadblocks or bumps in the road. A drive that can be steered in a direction that not only furthers their business, but the people that they serve as well. This can be in the form of charity, community programs, or simply being a part in activities and the discussions within their community. By simply getting involved in the betterment of the area they serve, they exemplify themselves as leaders. Some of our members, such as the Albert County Historical Society, who despite the rapidly changing environment, successfully celebrated the 175th anniversary of this county. Businesses like the Holy Whale and Buddha Bear Cafe, which saw a need to adapt and expand, opened a second location in Riverview. Members like the Fox and Hound held a social distance trick-or-treat experience for local families. These members are leaders to their industry, not only demonstrating their commitment to the success of their business, but also to the betterment of the community itself. As I said, I don't believe we are doing anyone any favors if we only consider financials and market shares as a way to determine who is and who isn't a leader. The Albert County Chamber of Commerce would like to encourage those that spend more time thinking about how they can help their customers as opposed to how they can capitalize on their customers to continue what they're doing and to continue to lead by example. As I said, there is no one industry leader in any business. Any business is an industry leader in our books, so long as they support the community to the best of their ability and ensure the prosperity of their county. I would like to leave you with 3 quotes about leadership from 3 amazing people, which I feel only furthers my belief that the definition of an industry leader is not just monetary. From Marissa Mayer, the former CEO of Yahoo, leadership is helping believe in a better tomorrow or a better outcome than you have today. From Sheryl Sandberg, the COO of Facebook, leadership is about making others better as a result of your presence and making sure that impact lasts in your absence. And lastly, from famous actress and singer Dolly Parton, if your actions create a legacy that inspires others to dream more, learn more, do more, become more, then you are an excellent leader.
Wow. Extremely proud of you.
Thank you, Michelle. I spent a lot of time putting that together, and I thought, very hard about, the what makes this county special. And time again, if you really just look past the surface, the one thing that really keeps the whole Albert County area glued together really is the support that they lend each other, and our businesses lend each other. I think it's one of the biggest things that allowed a lot of our businesses to make it through the struggles of the past year, and continue to work their way back to where they want to be. And I think if we continue to do that, then our county will continue to be leaders in all of our industries.
Well, I want to thank you for giving the best wrap-up speech and giving that point that Tosh and I don't need to wrap those pieces up. Thank you, Jacob.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's been a pleasure. So we're all out here.
We are. We're going to put him
back over there.
And you know what he's going to do? Because I was just talking to my friend Josh McClellan, who you might recognize that name. We used to do a morning show together on K94.5 years and years ago, and then he left me. But the Josh and Tosh show was great. And we obviously have remained really good friends ever since. He went on to do the morning show for years on 91.9 The Bend. And anyways, just point of my story. I was just texting him to see if he's ready to accept the award because he has since left radio and gone to work for an award-winning company now. He is working with the Boys and Girls Club of Riverview, and he is standing by waiting to accept their award. So if we can bring Josh to the screen, bud, you can say thank you. And if you want to feel free to thank me for the years we spent together, that's cool too.
and well noted.
Mm-hmm. Radio and gone to the board company. He the board so great, but and thank you. You want to feel free to thank me for the years we spent together. That's cool too.
I assume you guys can hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay, cool. That was a really awesome introduction, Tosh. Thanks. My Google's like listening to me. Hold on. Thanks for that. I appreciate that. And thank you guys so much for the award this year. 2020, it's been a very difficult year. But the team at the club, they've known that adaptability is key. I've been learning that every day that I've been working with them. Every day for the past year. They've really stepped up, put the kids and youth first, and kind of give you a chance of normalcy during these tough times or trying times, whatever kind of times you want to call them. Whether they were delivering programming in person or virtually, which I've been getting to see firsthand a lot of, they put their hearts into it. I go in there every morning and I just see a huge group of people that just care. So a huge thank you to our board of directors for the leadership that we get from them, and all the supporters and volunteers too, who believe in us and supported us as well while we supported them during this difficult time. Guys, thank you so much for the recognition too. We just really appreciate it.
Thanks, Josh. I knew at last moment he would have wonderful words to say. So congratulations to the Boys and Girls Club. They, if you have tuned in since, we're our first award winner. They won the Nonprofit of the Year award for the third year in a row or fourth year in a row.
I think, yes.
They're owning it. That's for sure. They're absolutely owning it. So we're going to move on to some more awards. And now we're going to explain the Arts and Culture Award and what the criteria is for someone to win that award. So this will be awarded to an outstanding business or organization that in the past year has enriched the arts and culture scene in Albert County, shown dedication in promoting Albert County's art and culture locally and outside of the county, dedicated time, energy, and/or resources to presenting and preserving aspects of Albert County's rich culture and heritage.
I am very proud to announce the nominees for this category. And again, the community really stepped up and identified our arts and culture category, which is really proud because, we are rooted in that within here, present company included beside me. So the nominees are AB Connect, Travel and Tourism Services, Harvey Hall, Albert County Historical Society and Museum, especially highlighted for their 175 work, Cyber PR Army, Wendy Johnston Pottery, Tosh Taylor, and the Podcast Hub, Riverview Arts Center, often known as RAC, up by RHS, class of 88 alumni here, and the Jenna and Tosh Show, a podcast by the Pickle Planet, and the Podcast Hub. So, the award for this category, which I know is a tough one, is she's standing beside me here. The award for this particular category, someone that we both know.
Yes. Yes.
So, this business has enriched our county with arts and culture on the scene, and she showed up for a lot of years. She's also an individual that promotes other artisans consistently throughout our county. You can often see her shelves lined in her shop with many other artisans' items. I do a lot of gift shopping down at this particular place, I must say. The other opportunity that you're going to have here is the opportunity to see true art at its finest in creations with one of the most incredible views of our bay. This business has dedicated a vast amount of time and energy and resources to presenting and preserving aspects of Albert County and its rich culture. Since 2005, they have also operated Artifacts Fine Craft Gallery, which means they have over 100 artisans and craft persons promoting talents across for Atlantic Canadians in her shop. She is so gracious and welcoming and is always there to give a tour to any new people and hear stories about the area. She encourages them to shop at other local businesses and is often heard sending them straight across the street over to that museum. She encourages them to make sure that anybody else around and gives directions of anywhere you might need to get in Albert County. I had the opportunity to meet Wendy Johnston over 25 years ago at an art show in Fredericton. And I'm going to say, at that particular place over 25 years ago is when I got this bowl.
Seriously? Wow.
And I can say today and to this day, I still enjoy them. We've been enjoying our picnic basket full of absolute goodies. So we would like to congratulate Wendy Johnston Pottery.
Amazing, Wendy. Congratulations.
Congratulations. And I don't know if there might be an argument over who gets to deliver your award, but you might get special and you're going to see both of us coming down.
Well, it sounds like I have to go shopping.
Jacob. I'm pretty sure earlier, if you really want to know, the three of us were pretty much planning a road trip. So you might be seeing a little live feed coming down as we get an opportunity to run down through that part of the 114 and deliver a few awards.
And Jacob, do we have Wendy there to accept her award? Beautiful.
Who gets to deliver your award, but you might get special and you're going to see both of us coming down.
Well, it sounds like I have to go shopping.
I'm pretty sure earlier, if you really want to know, the three of us are pretty much planning a road trip. So you might be seeing a little live feed coming down as we get an opportunity to run down through that part of the 114 and deliver a few awards.
And Jacob, do we have Wendy there to accept her award? Beautiful.
Hi. This is astonishing. I've never had an award in Albert County before. Thank you. I was just about to drown my sorrows in beer. Where are they going? What? I have no idea what they're saying.
Jacob, do we have Wendy there to accept her award? Beautiful.
Hi. Hi. This is astonishing. I've never had an award in Albert County before. Thank you. I was just about to drown my sorrows in beer.
Wendy, congratulations. Don't bury your sorrows in beer. Don't do it now. You can celebrate with beer, which is even better. Am I right?
I think you just got me. That was no beer going into my cup. It was water. We're out of tea.
We ran out of tea. Now we're out of water. So we're going to get into our own prizes here shortly after the show, but our own swag, I should say. We want to take a moment to speak with somebody now who really has only been an MLA for a short period of time. And in that period of time, Tammy Scott Wallace has done some amazing work as our tourism minister and really jumped on board last minute this past week to create a video for us after making a huge announcement about the fact that our travel incentive is going to come back this summer as well, which is amazing because that means that we can go and we can stay within our province and get a portion of that back throughout the summer. So let's take a moment to chat with Tammy Scott Wallace.
Hi there, I'm Tammy Scott Wallace, Minister of Tourism, Heritage and Culture. Bonjour. If you're like me, you're getting excited about the summer months and warmer weather and are starting to plan how you'll live these highly anticipated days to the fullest. We know this summer will be a lot like last summer in that we'll have our entire province available to explore. We can all play a role in supporting our tourism industry this summer. One way you can help is to get out and explore our beautiful province as public health guidelines allow. Consider traveling, just not on weekends, but throughout the week if you're able to. To make it even easier, we're happy to reoffer the Explore NB Travel Incentive Program this summer. If you book overnight accommodations, you can apply for a 20% rebate on eligible expenses. Tourism operators told us this made a huge difference in their summer season last year, and New Brunswickers said it helped make their trips more affordable and in many cases, a possible reality. Stay tuned for this summer's Explore NB launch date. So where do you plan to visit? New Brunswick is home to 9 stunning provincial parks. They truly are world-class destinations right in our very own backyard. Our parks offer endless activities ranging from biking to golfing to beaching to camping and so much more. Registration for camping is open and spots are filling up very quickly, so I encourage you to book your site soon. Don't forget, while you're exploring our province, use the Explore NB hashtag and tag us on social media. That is so important. Summer is almost here and our province has so much to offer you and your family. With the vaccine rollout in full swing, I'm hopeful we'll be ready to safely and freely explore our beautiful province from north to south, east to west. I want to thank each of you for loving our province and supporting your favorite New Brunswick destinations.
Tammy Scott Wallace, our tourism minister. Thank you. That was a beautiful video too, right?
Except that, and I really enjoyed creeping her Facebook too. And added you to friend, Tammy. So looking forward to enjoying it.
Click accept.
And I have to say, do you know, you have so many incredible pictures of our county, but your smile with you and your children, it really does give that extra gift of warmth about families and safety. And I want to reiterate some of the things that she had said because, you know, I know that there's people watching in and around the world. We want to give hugs to everybody, virtual hugs, safe ones. But, you know, getting out there and exploring our county with your children and your families is important. And keep telling our stories. We love to tell stories.
Yes, we absolutely do. Okay, for the first hour of the show, we were asking you to tell, here I am with the typing again. We wanted you to type in and tell us who the winner of People's Choice, out of everybody that was nominated for an award this evening, who is the People's Choice winner? And we have a winner for you. We do. That's my drum roll. My husband, who's a drummer, would kill me because I'm so offbeat. But anyway, we want to send a big congratulations out to Serenity Pools and Landscaping. Can we also just mention that this is the second year in a row they've won People's Choice, so you guys are clearly doing something incredible beyond being my neighbors.
Which is whatever. And you know, we have, and you're going to be seeing it upcoming on our Facebook because, you know, when Tosh did that incredible call out for talent and unique pieces, they did send in an unbelievable video, and as did a few others you can see today. And not that it, because we will air them, so we're going to be excited to be airing how they do that. And you know what? Beautifying our county, keeping people here. So congratulations, Serenity. I have a feeling Tosh might deliver your award
again. Are they there? Is Shelley Mike live? No? Okay. Well, guys, congratulations. You're doing a wonderful job. And now we'll move on to the next award, shall we?
Well, you know, this is that unique award that as we sat down and stopped to think about, you know, what about 2020 became important, right? Our paper. Resilience in conserving trees. And it really was about resilience. And it's about, you know, there's a lot of organizations that stepped up and got connected from point A to B, did things that were outside of their wheelhouse, did things that were unique and different. So I'm going to give the criteria, and we're going to let Tosh announce the nominees. So let's talk about what the criteria is for the new Community Resilience Award. And I know that we said this is going to be the first year for it, but you never know. We'll see what keeps going on as we see what 2021 brings. So congratulations for the resilience in our Albert County 175 year that LLD has pulled off. So this award is an outstanding business, organization, or individual in the past year that has made adaptations to their business to meet the changing needs of the citizens within our community. They showed leadership in their industry, their sector, and within the county in making adaptations that their business to remain open and to offer more services in a safe and matter way. Provided support to the people within the county to ensure that employment gaps didn't happen, general needs, and made adjustments to accommodate people. The organization has a reputation for integrity in its dealings with clients, volunteer staff, individuals, and groups, and had new and innovative approaches and initiatives to use in order to benefit their organization, the community, volunteers, in our county. Tosh, who are the nominees?
We have a whole giant list of amazing nominees for the Resilience Award. So we're going to welcome to the screen Lux Salon, who was a previous winner this evening for the emerging business. We also have Love Paws Grooming and Bakery Supplies, Inc., Darren Phillips Auto Repair, Holy Whale Beer Hall, Broadleaf Ranch, Farmer Brown's Greenhouse, and Serenity Pools and Landscaping.
So, drum roll, please. So, I'm just going to get fired for her. So, I have the privilege to announce our winner for this award. At least I think it's my privilege, so I'm going to take it anyways. How's that?
Totally.
This business in 2020 has gone out of their way to adapt their business and ever-changing needs of the citizens in this community. They demonstrated a high degree of silent leadership, choosing to lead by example by their actions within their industry and their sector. They provided support to many people within this county and surrounding it to ensure that the general needs and specific needs of their customers are met, and they made adjustments to make sure more and more customers that could be served. This business has extremely positive reputation for his outstanding integrity and his dealings with clients, volunteer staff, and the community and groups that he, his wife, and their entire business are regularly involved in. This individual and his business have completed a very large expansion in this past year on the 114, and they offer a broader range of services from vehicle deliveries, support to seniors, and you're going to see more products on their shelves. They're surrounded by the unique beauty of blueberry patches and other things, and they partnered with our local products here, like Herb and Joy, and they are carrying products within their business. Down at Darren Phillips Auto Repair, you can't just get your car fixed. You can sit back and enjoy the beauty of what the 114 and the surrounding is and get some fresh local products from Funday Farms Local Harvest. They've never seen products offered before, is what one of the nominees, or one of the voters had said. There was multiple nominations for this individual. A place that you feel comfortable, welcome, and safe inside, knowing sometimes you're not sure what's going on with that vehicle behind the doors. You're taken care of, was surrounded in a very professional place, nature, and don't forget that ice cream shop out in the front yard if you really want to go for a bite. So congratulations to Darren Phillips Auto Repair for the first ever Resilience Award. So for you, your family, your customers, and our community, thank you, Darren Phillips.
And do we have Darren there for us to accept his no? Nah, we'll bring it down to you. He's probably enjoying some of that ice cream. I can't blame him.
Right? And going with that, we've had a few extra technical difficulties in getting everybody there, but we will tell you this evening. We are going to make sure we're going to be recording everybody's talks and get in there. Some more chats?
Yes.
I think we might have an episode of Chamber Chats on a Thursday morning coming up. Maybe we'll bring some extra guests in to say an extra few minutes.
That would be super cool. We will definitely do that for you. We're going to take a moment to shout out our sponsors right now because speaking of Darren Phillips, he has sponsored these awards for a couple of years now. 3 years in a row. So
and via text message, I might add. So I'm going to give you doing this. Not only a Resilience Award, I think Tosh and I were recording one of our weekly Chamber Chats. If you buzz in on Thursday mornings while you're having your coffee, we're usually chatting about what's going on in the county. I'm going to do a Tosh. Let us know what's going on in the county, everybody. So I'm going to give a shout out to our platinum sponsor and let Tosh take care of the rest. So CBC, we're going to hear some words from them shortly. But again, is our platinum sponsor, Rogers TV.
Hello.
and Scott's Kitchen and for all the work they did with spicing up Albert County. One bottle at a time.
One bottle at a time.
And that van that's driving around shouting out music. So hopefully we get a lot of pictures coming from that. Thank you, those guys. So. What about some of our other sponsors?
Shall we move on to the gold level sponsors? A big thank you to Scow and to our friends at Holy Whale Brewery and Buddha Bear. We also want to send a big thank you out to the town of Riverview for jumping on board this year, Cyber PR Army, the Podcast Hub, Today's Best Music, K94.5, R&R Solution as well. And our silver sponsors, like we said, Darren Phillips Auto Repair, AB Connect Travel and Tourism, Home Hardware, and Jazz Fest Consulting. And then our bronze level sponsors?
Well, bronze, Scotiabank. Again, thanks so much for the bank jumping on board with that one. Village of Hillsborough, Crooked Creek Convenience, always a great stop on your way going down to Funday, Cape and Bridge, and everywhere else. Broadleaf Ranch, and Five Bridges, Stewart Insurance Solutions, MCT, and I'm live.
That's the sandbar. That's the sandbar, yeah. Yeah, the sandbar coming on board there with our friends at Five Bridges. So thank you, everybody. You have no idea how much your sponsorship means to us.
It does.
Maybe I shed a little tear every time one came in because I was so happy and so proud of everybody in this county. And I can't believe it, Michelle, but we are on to the final award.
It's kind of exciting, isn't it? It's like the last pieces of it. And we want to give an overall thank you to everybody who took the time this evening to come and hang out with us and celebrate all of the individuals in this county that get up every day again, ending with National Volunteer Week.
Yeah.
And I think there's nothing more important than that. So we're gonna volunteer or voluntold Jacob to come on up here and join us. So I think as he's getting his technical pieces rounded down, one of the closeout comments that we want to say is May 31st, we have our annual general meeting coming up. Where we're constantly looking for new members to come in and join us in your membership, but we're also going to be calling for new board members to come in and join our insanely excited team
Look how fun we are.
Come on.
We're so fun.
We're so much fun. We really are. And we'll let Jacob reinforce that. But at the end of the day, you know, you're going to see that coming out. You're going to see it on our Facebook page. You're going to see it on our website. And we really want to invite everybody. We're going to be building our next strategic plan. And that means our focus is on each and every one of you and what the future is going to be. So speaking of that, we've got a lot of businesses to celebrate Business of the Year. And I think just the opportunity to call this list of businesses out, we're really proud to, like I said, for Jacob. He joined us in 2020 when it was a very unique year.
Yeah.
Had joined us through our SEED program, working with our government programs. And then he also, do we have to play the video? We also had Jacob, I'm just looking at it. We're asking if we have to play the video or you announce the awards first.
We are actually going to go and have a little chat with our friend Natalie Gallant, who is right there at the CBDC Westmoreland, Albert. She's got a few words as the platinum sponsor, and of course, just a little explanation of what the CBDC can do for us here as business owners in Albert County. So without further ado, please welcome Natalie Gallant.
On behalf of the CBDC Westmoreland Albert, a huge thank you to the Albert County Chamber for organizing this wonderful event. And congratulations to all of the nominees and the individuals being recognized. The CBDC Westmoreland Albert has been a proud sponsor of this event because very much like the Chamber, we are dedicated to fostering the success of local entrepreneurs. This past year has presented unprecedented challenges for our business communities. The CBDC took quick action at the onset of the pandemic to come to the aid of local businesses and has had to pivot during the year to respond to the ever-changing COVID environment. Part of this relief effort involved the rollout of 3 new loan programs designed to assist COVID-affected businesses with operating expenses during the pandemic. They are the New Brunswick government-funded Emergency Working Capital Loan, the Regional Relief and Recovery Fund, which we deliver on behalf of the federal government through ACOA, and its sister program, the Urban Main Street Loan Initiative, for those businesses located within Moncton, Dieppe, and Riverview. All of these programs are intended to help as many businesses as we can to get through this pandemic. Thus far, the CBDC Westmoreland Albert has dispersed approximately $4.5 million in assistance to 122 local businesses with aid within these programs. Lastly, I just wanted to highlight that the CBDC Westmoreland Albert is led by an amazing volunteer board of directors from our local business communities who dedicate countless hours to our organization. I want to give a special shout out to our 2 Albert County representatives, Ruth Bradford and Phyllis Sutherland. And now on to the award. The nominees for the Business of the Year award are Dunfield Real Estate, AB Connect Travel and Tourism Services, Serenity Pools and Landscaping, Tipsy Tales Restaurant, Fundy General Store, Lux Salon, Rocco's Cucina, Cyber PR Army, Love Paws Grooming Bakery and Supplies Inc., R&R Solution, The Jenna and Tosh Sew, a podcast by Pickle Planet Moncton and the Podcast Hub, CR Yardworks and Equipment, Holy Whale Beer Hall, Lily Pads Reusable Products, and Broadleaf Ranch.
Do you want to start off, or would you like me to?
No, I think we're going to go through that criteria now that we've heard that incredible list. And I just, you know, it's a very proud list to be in. I know Tosh and I both have the privilege to be in this category. She's over there manning the other side of this. I have the award in my hand with tape over it. So at this stage of the game, Jacob's going to make the announcement. So he's going to read us off the criteria, and then he's going to make the announcement over who the winner is. So Jacob,
Yeah.
over to you.
So for the criteria for Business of the Year, this will be awarded to an outstanding business or organization that in the past year has consistently delivered optimal customer service, or just optimal service in general, demonstrated best practice procedures in workplace wellness, health, and an emphasis on safety. The business, its owners, and or its employees have participated in and or support community industry related activities, demonstrated innovative and proactive leadership within their business or industry, demonstrated measurable success as a business and or as an employer, and practiced good citizenship and contributed to the betterment of the county. This business used 2020 to continue being innovative and create new ways to draw in clientele, as well as modify the different divisions to abide by COVID-19 regulations and guidelines. They kept thousands of staycationers worry-free, and they not only survived, but thrived by providing excellent service every step of the way. Here's a quick excerpt from one of their proud employees. My employer is a fantastic place to work. It's not just a business. It's a family and a lifestyle. It takes a certain type of person to be able to work here, as it is both physically and mentally demanding. But it has made me into the person that I've become, and I am forever thankful to the opportunities that this business has given me over 16 years of being here. We would like to congratulate Business of the Year 2021 Broadleaf Ranch, who we have right here on cell phone.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Wendy.
Congratulations. We're doing this one a little bit different, everybody. She had no idea. She had some Zoom things. But by the way, you just won Business of the Year.
Wow. Wonderful.
So we can't zoom in on that feed, so I'm going to turn you around for the Rogers Live feed, and I am going to point you at the camera and attempt to put you on speaker. So let's see if we can get this in this way. Congratulations. So is it automatically on speaker? Okay. I see the beautiful Broadleaf Ranch sign. And just before you get a chance to say your words, I'm going to take that piece of tape off, and I'm pretty sure in that road trip we're going to enjoy coming down. So I'm not sure, but I'm going to hold you up close to my speaker, and I'm going to put you towards the camera, and I love seeing your smiling faces. I hope your watch party's been spectacular, and it's been worth the wait. So you're going to be near my microphone, speak up, and I'm putting you towards the camera. So here's Wendy and Broadleaf, everybody. Go ahead, Wendy.
Hi. How you doing? Hi. Thank you very much. We're very happy, and congratulations to everyone that was nominated, and we're very happy to win this award.
So what's going on at Broadleaf?
Most of our staff is here. We've had a watch party. We've been listening to you guys for the last hour and a bit. We've really enjoyed it.
Wendy, what is anybody going to expect going on this summer at Broadleaf? Can you tell us maybe one thing that's going on as a business of the year that you want to invite the community down to experience this summer?
Just, we have lots of wide open spaces. Come on out, enjoy nature, go for a horse ride, a hike, a canoe, stay in some of our glamping units, have some of our great food at the restaurant. Just come on out and come for a day or overnight, whatever. Just come on down to Albert County. Albert County has lots to offer, and just make sure you stop into us on the way by.
Thank you to the entire team at Broadleaf. So we're going to look forward for you guys recording us another video soon. So wish we were there to continue the party, but congratulations.
Yes. Okay, thanks very much, you guys. Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye. Yeah.
So we'll get that disconnected. Next time, you see, that was just quality. So there was me messaging them to figure out what was going on with the missing Zoom link.
Yeah.
So we can peel the tape off and know that these gorgeous awards have been engraved and the time that was taken to get those. So we're going to enjoy dropping those off. Tosh?
We are.
A few final words?
Can you believe it? That's it. We have made it through. And thank you to everybody who has been sitting there and waiting and watching. And for everybody, like Michelle said, that didn't get to say their acceptance, we know how much you appreciate winning these awards. And we will pass all of that on to everybody. Now, in the beginning, you had spoken of our nominations committee. And they are the people that got to choose every single one of you winners this evening. And man, it's not a job I'd want. So I just want to say a big thank you to Melody Land, who is just an incredible human being inside and out. Allison Elias, who is an absolute blast, and I totally wish we hung out more. She was there doing some amazing work as well. Paul Bass, who works his butt off for this chamber. We really appreciate everything that you're doing, and he actually did some of the deliveries of the nominee swag for us as well, so thank you for that. And then, of course, to Jacob, who was picking the winners as well. Just thank you so much. We know how difficult it must be for you guys to actually pick, because there's just so many incredible businesses here in Albert County. So before we wrap things up tonight, what do you got to say?
I'm going to add in the other group of people.
Oh, those other people that work really hard?
People.
Oh, they work very hard.
We have, and I want to thank you, Natalie, for recognizing our board of directors. We put a call out for more people to join us. I can tell you recently we had a lot of yeses, and we're going to be looking for this mighty group to grow. But myself as the president, Tosh Taylor as my incredible vice president, Lynn Kolpa, who's our secretary, Jazz Shukla, treasurer, keeping us on track with the money, Lisa Brown, our longest standing board member, who continues to making sure that the pulse of what's growing and what's going on in this county is front of mind. Paul Bass, as we said, who joined us recently, is continuing to put an imprint on here. And Nick Robichaud Butland, we're not really sure where she finds the time, but just like all of us, she's in here. Micah Faraday is our past president, and in all honesty, we really, she's given to this region and continues to do that, and we just want to say thanks. Jacob, getting in there and doing everything you do. Maria, for keeping us on track and organized, especially in these last few months, and as we look at the year ahead. So to every volunteer that gets out of bed and says, I'm going to step up and help my community, we want to hear from you.
Yeah.
Come on in, join our party, come sail with us.
Please do. This week, you probably saw it go a little bit viral here in Albert County, this absolutely remarkable video that Eric Goggin did. And we want to just play that for you, just as a toodaloo, as our credits roll. Just check out some of the amazing video footage that he has taken of Albert County. So we're going to throw to that video, and thank you again.
Thanks, everybody.
Okay.
Have a great weekend. And don't forget to join Kolpa.
Yes!
Live on Chris Kolpa on the go. We're going to be moving over there. He's going to be going on for a few hours tonight. And you never know, we might just zoom in and show up at his party for a few minutes with some beer.
With some beer, what?
We've been waiting for these. So thank you, Eric. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tosh.
Yeah, thank you, Michelle. It's been an absolute blast tonight. And we just, again, a big thank you to everybody that helped us put this together. And we'll see you next year.
Looking forward.